On the road back to Egypt, after the burning bush encounter, something strange and terrifying happened. The Bible says, "At a lodging place on the way, the Lord met Moses and sought to put him to death." Exodus 4:24. Why would God do this? Why would he threaten the life of the very man he had just chosen to deliver Israel? The answer lies in the covenant. Since the time of Abraham, God's people were marked with the sign of circumcision. It was not optional. It was the seal of belonging to the covenant family. But Moses had neglected this in his own household. He was called to lead God's covenant people, yet his own son had not received the covenant sign. God was teaching a hard but holy truth. His servants cannot lead others unless they themselves walk in obedience. In that moment of crisis, Zipporah, Moses' wife, acted quickly. She circumcised their son, touched Moses with the blood, and said, "You are a bridegroom of blood to me." The danger passed. Moses' life was spared, and only then could he continue his journey to Egypt. This moment may seem harsh, but it is deeply meaningful. Before Moses could stand before Pharaoh, he had to first stand rightly before God. Before he could demand obedience from a nation, he had to bring his own household under the covenant. And the same is true for us. God calls us first to faithfulness in our own lives, our families, our hearts, before we can lead or influence others. Moses learned that holiness is not negotiable, and so must we. Lord, make me faithful in my own walk with you. Help me to honor your covenant in my home and heart before I try to lead others. Keep me close to you, covered by your blood, and ready for the mission you've called me to.